Where to start when writing a novel? How to start writing a novel. How to write a book. How starting
to write a book.
My name is Rita Slanina. I am the author of Harbor Excursions, a novella series. Today I'm going to help you learn how to write a book. Hey writers, this week I wanted to cover how to write a book. If you have zero ideas, like nothing, or you have too many ideas and you don't know where to start, to help you hone all those in, or maybe generate some ideas, be sure to check out my video, Choosing What to Write a Book About. This is going to be part of the What Book series, and don't forget to download the What Book study guide. If you've already done that and you're staring at your cursor, wishing it would die because it's mocking you, then welcome! Today I'm going to help you learn how to write a book. Sometimes the story will write itself, and if that has happened to you, then by all means, write some more. Get going. However, if this doesn't sound like you, which is probably why you're watching this video, then I've got some tips to help get you started on how to write your first novel. Tip number 1, read. Reading is a great research tool. You can find out genre, demographic, age group of who your readers are going to be simply by reading what you already read, because what you read is typically what you're going to want to write about. It's what you're going to know the most about. It's also going to help you research the market, see what books are selling, what's hot, what's trending in the genre specifically you're interested in. Tip number 2. Outline. Map out what you're going to write. If the story has already come to you, great. Just start writing and outline later. But when you don't know where to start, outlining is the great way to get going. Tip number 3, characters. This sort of falls into your outlining category as well. So it's sort of a subcategory of 2, but we're going to say 3 just for the sake of the video and give you some more tips. Why not? Map out your profile of your characters. Are they tall, short? What's their career? What do they look like? What are their hobbies? This helps round out your characters in your story. Tip number 4, stay on track. If you've already done your research, you'll know approximately how many words your entire novel or book is going to be. A typical romance novel, for example, is about 60 to 80,000 words. Harbor Excursion is novella series. This means I cut that in half. So each of my books are give or take 35 to 45,000 words. Now, by staying on track, we need to break that down. If the total goal is 40,000 words or 80,000 words, you're going to want to map out how many days a week you're going to write, how many words per day you'd like to write, to inevitably figure out what that goal is going to be and reach it and accomplish it. If you're less the pressure cooker type and you don't want to be under a lot of pressure to write a certain amount of words each day, another good way to start to stay on track is timing yourself. Give yourself 1 hour each day to write. Maybe you write 500 words that day, maybe you write 2,000 words that day. Regardless, this gives you a static daily time period with which you are writing words on the page, getting your story out. Tip number 5, eliminate all distractions. This means dedicating a time every day, a place every day, no phones, no television, just you and your computer screen. You could even disable your internet so that you're not tempted while you're writing on your computer to surf the internet. However, if you use programs like Scrivener, you can turn off the internet or just do a whole blank screen, which will allow you to stay focused on writing. Some authors still use a pen and a paper. You like to use that and jot down your story in long form That's also a good way to not be tempted to use the internet while you're writing. Let your family members know, your friends know that this is the time you're allocating for yourself. Tip number 6, create a comfortable writing environment. I typically like to wake up very early before the birds are chirping, get my words out on the page before anything has a chance to breathe. My brain is just the most focused at that time of day. It's comfortable for me. I maybe light a candle. I have a soft light. It's very muted, it's very predictable. It is part of my own writing routine. So I suggest getting a space that you go to every day and make it comfortable. Make it inviting where you want to sit and write. And last but not least, tip number 7, get a book buddy, a mentor, someone that you can go to help you be accountable. Maybe on a weekly basis, have a friend or a family member or a professional. I prefer a professional who will help keep you accountable on what your progress is and what your goals are and if you're meeting those. Visit authors' websites. My favorite is The Creative Pen or KristenMartinBooks.com. Writing a book is a personal venture. It's scary. You're afraid of what others might think. There's all this negativity that could come into your mind. Don't allow that. Writing a book is a personal venture. Don't be tempted to hear the naysayers and to listen to the nonsense of you can't do it. You can totally do it. Follow some of these steps and it will help you.
Happy writing!
Subscribe, comment, and rate to my channel. Thank you for watching. Be sure to visit ritaslanina.com for updates and don't forget to click that little bell for alerts. I do uploads every week.